Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping in. I am grateful to spend this time with you. I wanted to take some time to check in with Trump and see what's going on with him, as well as maybe a couple of the questions I wanted to check into surrounding that family. But let's start with him. But before we start, if you would like to hang out with us tomorrow, Sunday, 11:11 Mountain Time, we do live stream Q&A. It's just a good time, a good community, getting together, like-minded people, and supporting one another. So you are more than welcome to come. We'd love to have you there. Also, please like and subscribe and all that stuff that everybody always says. And yes, my neighbor is mowing the lawn, so hopefully it's not overwhelming our sound in here. Okay, so let's take a look at the overall energies of this reading for Trump. The overall energy. Check it up. And maybe that is it right there. I think it's trying to pop out. And we have the Seven of Cups here as the overall energy coming in here. And I will put that here. Hopefully we can see it. Let's scoot it up a little bit. Might be a little too far. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. So we have the Seven of Cups coming in there, and I get this a lot when doing readings for Trump. And it's kind of like, this is, choices. There's lots of choices here, some good, some bad, but it also could mean delusional thinking. So all his delusional thinking, and there's a lot going on right now, and it's hard to keep track. He's having a hard time keeping track of all his delusions right now. There's just so many to keep track of. So yeah. So that is the overall. But let's take a look at some more here. I'm going to move this out of the way so we can get this all in. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Should have had it set up better when I started. All right. What is going on with Trump right now? Energy surrounding Trump right now. There's just so many things going on with him. So and we have the sun. Oh, that goes in the middle. Sun. We have the Fool. The Tower. Tower again coming out for him. The Nine of Wands. Battle weary. Oh gosh. So yeah. So this is the his challenge area right here. Is he's getting weary, just like we were looking at there. And we have the Two of Swords. So what I wanted to say was, if any of you saw the video from last week where I was looking at, because a lot of us are getting this, a lot of readers are getting that, this card that it just talks about him leaving. So it's like, is he leaving? Is he not? And of course, as it goes, we all have our, our lives that we are in. It's our destiny we have made, and we continue to make daily, right? So he could choose to stay, he could choose to leave one way or another, but we keep getting that he's leaving or something's going down, right? So, and then a lot of readers were getting, I don't see his energy past May, like that. So I did a reading last week regarding that, and it showed that the most possibility for him would be in June, that the possibility of him leaving was very strong in June. So I re-looked at it again today because, unless something extreme happens, why wouldn't he just stay until the election, which would make sense for him, right? He'd want to have that election, and then he'd have the election, and it would be like, it was rigged, just to keep himself out of trouble. Because once he's out of that White House, that's when it really hits the fan, where he'll be the rest of his life in court, he and his family. So I could see him just toughing it out in the White House and not leaving in June. But I did the reading, I checked it again today, and it was still leaning towards the possibility, the best possibility of him would be leaving in June. But it came up with the Two of Swords, and I'm seeing here the outcome here is Two of Swords again. Two of Swords, making that decision, which crossroads, kind of which way to go, making a decision, what should I do, like that. Because here again we have 3 major arcana cards. So this isn't just energy for the weekend or right now. This is overall, this is like on him energy. We have the Fool, the Tower, and the Sun, and the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So, but what I'm seeing here is with the Fool, we have, hi Luna, you're blocking the cards for everyone. You're blocking the cards, dude. Can't get this guy to stay up. Sorry. So with the Fool coming in, he's. Is that real? Like, does he really think that he's just going along and everything's golden, or he's just being a fool? You can take it either way. He's being a fool. He's not protecting himself. He's not listening to the signs or seeing everything that's out there and going on right now. And because of that, look at him falling off that cliff there. And then you get the Tower, where the fall comes, the real fall comes, the shaking up, the real ending of something. Okay? And he's just walking in thinking everybody's hanging out with the delusions and all that. Like, he's thinking he's keeping everybody in the dark with all his delusional talk, right? But he's not. And the Sun is going to come out and bring light and illuminate his delusions. It's going to illuminate the truth, right? And then it comes into, again, I'm just battle weary. That's the challenge. Is that the challenge for us or for him? This is energy around him. So I would say he's gonna, after this next energy happens, he's gonna be battle weary. He's gonna be done, and like, I don't think I have it in me to get back out there. And that's when he's gonna be at that crossroads, looking again. And with that reading I did earlier today, just checking in again with the June timeline that came last week in the reading that we did, the Two of Swords came there as well. He's at a crossroads. What is the best, what should I do here? Making that decision. So again, it's in his hands, but June would be the time. So I feel like this big Tower thing moment for him is coming. And it's going to cause him to think, oh my gosh, I just don't have it in me to go one more step. Just weird, battle weary. I don't know if I want to get back in the battle or not with the Nine of Wands, right? All right, so that is what's going on with Trump right now. And the next thing I wanted to look into is Jared. I've done readings on Jared before a couple times, just kind of checking in to see, and because a long time ago I did a reading on him when I was doing readings to find out who in this family actually may have some jail time, because Trump will not have jail time. And it never shows that he will. It just shows that he will be imprisoned himself after losing everything and being in court for the rest of his life and being shunned by society. That will be his prison. So I wanted to check in and see if, because I've already done it, but energies they can change up, but I just want to see if Jared is going to have some prison time. Prison time for Jared. Let's take a look. And yeah, I'll do another reading regarding Biden later. I don't want to mix the two, right? Don't want to mix the two stories. Okay, let's go here. Is Jared going to prison? We have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, the World, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So, I'm seeing here with the Four of Swords that is time away. And the Five of Swords, the battle. You have the Four of Wands here. That's like a family. It's kind of like the whole family is under this battle. But again, I'm seeing that he's the one that will be the one that spends time behind bars. And the world is going to be against him quickly. Like it's going to, all of a sudden, and I believe as soon as they are out of the White House that the world is going to turn against him suddenly and take him out. But I still see him as the one behind bars. I forgot to do the one card, so let's just draw it now. It's okay if it comes after. The overall. So we have the Death there. So yeah, endings, beginnings, but yeah, the overall feeling of this is I still see, and I still hear that he's the one that will spend time behind bars. Okay? It's not a forever behind bars with the Four of Swords, but he will be the one that spends time. Okay. So, again, happy Saturday. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.